Good morning, everyone. This is Tony with the Washwick Agency, and we also have here
Sharon
Sharon.
Washwick. Hi, guys. Welcome to the Washwick Agency podcast. Um, so, today we're talking about one of the most, I think, misunderstood, but lately what I've been noticing, we kind of got an uptick of it. So, we decided it is time to discuss it. Really important tool available, which is life insurance. Um,
Yeah,
you know, when we look at it, many people think our life insurance is only for when someone passes away, but in reality, life insurance, I love selling it when somebody actually buys it. I've actually had people utilize it. My worst feeling ever is when I've quoted somebody life insurance. They said it was too expensive. They didn't think it was budgetable. They couldn't even spend a few dollars extra a week on it. And I've actually had some people pass away without it. And to see what the effect, I've had it actually personally, the effect of a family friend. So tonight, I mean, really, life insurance is really about protecting the people you love and creating financial security. And sometimes it really even help while you're living, you know? So Tony, why don't you share with us a little bit about why it actually matters?
it's so important. I hate to be morbid, but nobody here is guaranteed tomorrow, and we don't think of things in terms like that. Uh, but it just happens, and unfortunately, when you have those family members that need you to have that benefit for them, for kids that need to
Hmm.
go to college or for mortgages that need to be paid off, things like that. It's just so important. And what we've seen is it really is something you could put in your budget. I mean, you could, just like anything else, you could do it a lot of different ways. From a benefit standpoint, changing that to things that would get that premium to where you're comfortable with not only the amount you have to pay for it, but with a benefit that would really help your family if something were to happen.
Yeah. Um, it's actually, one of my buzz lines. You kind of almost try to steal the thunder on it, Tony, is,
Yeah,
only purchase what you can afford. I mean, if you're going to lapse it next week, there's no reason for it. Um, but, we like to look at budget here. What is your budget? And if it changes next year, that annual mid-year review that we've discussed in the past, at that annual mid-year review, if your income has gone up, a great place to put that, investment is in life insurance. Life insurance is especially important, when you first get married. I know my eldest, I know I don't look old enough, is actually getting married this year. One of the things I'm gifting to her is her and her new husband are getting life insurance. Not because I want my daughter or my new son-in-law, to pass. Obviously, I'm not morbid like that, but I would actually like to get them a little bit of permanent life insurance that actually even builds some cash value for them, kind of gives them to start out. But if anything were to happen to my son-in-law, at least my daughter has something to stand on financially, because obviously nothing is happening to my daughter. So, really important there. When you have children, children that college is expensive. I mean, I just went through it. I have a junior in college this year. The other one just finished and now is getting married. Man, college is expensive. And I have a third one, who thinks she's ready to go. She's only 9, but she thinks she's ready to go. If anything were to happen to me, I have life insurance. My kids can still go to college without stressing out my husband. If you own a home, you have a mortgage. If something were to happen to me, um, my life insurance keeps my husband and my children in the house. Not that my husband doesn't have his own income, but it keeps them in the house. They have life insurance to pay off the house if they felt like it. Another line is business ownership. If you got a partner or if you are a key employee, you really need to consider life insurance because it's expensive to replace you, or the company might go down because there is nothing to stand on. Another key aspect, Tony, that has been coming up a lot lately and people are asking us is retirement planning. You don't want to have your kids or your estate get hit with a bunch of taxes. Life insurance is tax free. Did you know that? That's why it's a great benefit. Tony's like, I absolutely knew that, Sharon. That's why it's an absolute great benefit. But for retirement planning, get life insurance so that you can wipe out that tax footprint for your, I guess, the people that you're leaving behind. So really, you're leaving a good legacy behind you with life insurance.
Yeah, and I know we didn't want to get into too much today. We're going to be talking about this on other podcasts as well,
Yep.
especially the different types and how you can look at it. And you always have the ability to call us to talk to us, on a consultation. But one thing I want to warn about, because I've seen this hit people, is there's a lot of people that work for corporations out there, and the corporation provides you life insurance. And
Yep.
I remember there was a time in my life where I was like, that's all you need is that amount because they provide it. Here's the problem. You might not be with that company forever. I mean, life goes on. There's downsizing. You decide you want another job, whatever it is. But that life insurance policy goes away. And then it's 10 years down the road. And the older you are, the more expensive. So if you're sitting there in a corporate job going, I have enough because my job provides it for me, you might want to think again because, if something were to happen, you're going to be replacing that life insurance policy at a higher premium because you're going to be older. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, no, absolutely agree. We have life insurance here at Washwick for our employees. We say to actually, look, my son's actually been calling me while we're in a call. That's my junior in college, the really expensive child of mine. But when it comes down to it, I mean, even telling our employees, hey, go, let's get you also your individual life insurance. I have my personal life insurance. I've got my term. I've got my whole life. Like I said, we're going to go through, or like you said, we're going to go through this in another segment. But I also have my group life insurance. I consider the group life insurance is really a bonus to my family for the job that I was working at. So don't ever think, I think it's a sad misconception to think that group life insurance is all your family will ever need. There are certain employers where you can take it with you. It's called a conversion policy, but usually it is a whole lot more expensive. And so, if you're thinking about life insurance today, guys, reach out to us. We'll walk you through it. If you want to learn more, check us out on our other segments. Tony's definitely going to take some deeper dives along with me. We might actually be bringing in, I was actually speaking with a professional, John Sanfilippo of Your Choice Financial. We've worked closely with him for the past 10 years, and we're thinking about getting him on here and on a call with you guys and explaining a bit more. But today was really about the importance of really start thinking about your life insurance, including you too, Tony. Think about it. I'm going to now that my daughter's getting married, I'm going to rethink mine. Like I said, my other son is extremely expensive, and, the 9-year-old has just started in his footprints. So we're going for it. But thank you for your time today, Tony. Always a pleasure.
You're very welcome. We got a lot more to do, and I guess we'll see you on the next one.
Absolutely. Have a great one.
Have a good day. Bye.